Okay, part 2 to that. Please ignore the whiny dog in the background. She's cranky because she's been out and she's kenneled right now. But please only take this as entertainment purposes only. Anyways, back to what I was saying. So, in other words, be mindful of who you hired to do rituals for you, who you get spell work from, even if it's off the internet. Okay, if you know for a fact you probably shouldn't be going through a list of stuff on the internet, or something tells you that that spell is off, like intuitively, because I'm hoping and praying that some of y'all are listening to your gut when it comes to the spell work that you've used already, and if not, well, then it's a lesson learned. But as an American, there are people that are outside of the United States that do not want good things for Americans. Or anyone in London, or anyone in Russia, or anyone that has some type of big power. Does that make sense? They want to see you struggle and strife because the world is in a hurt place, dear ones. There are people that will pass out their ancestral magic just to watch their ancestors destroy and decimate you. And you know why? It's because you don't have anything like that passed down anymore. And that's where they get you, is because they know that you don't have anything like that, because you probably grew up in a church, or you grew up in some type of, your parents were a part of a secret society where they only have half-washed things from these people that are giving you the full thing of it. And and the funny thing is like, your parents think that they have the last laugh, but really, in all factuality, these people watch you go through addictions, watch them and their children go through feuds and wars within their families, and they just laugh about it. If you want to know how to defend yourself, learn your own ancestral line and magic first. Stop going off of the internet. Stop going to a third party situation. And this is gonna hurt. This is gonna rub a lot of y'all sideways. Okay, and TikTok might flag this video, but the Bible, stop going to it if it's not meant for you. The Vedas, the Rig Vedas, stop going to them if it's not for you. If you don't even have and I'm just saying this, but like, a lot of times, if you don't come from that bloodline at all, don't mess with it. But y'all don't do enough research on who your family, or where your family's originated from. Don't do passed on recipes anymore. You know, like how, the old timers used to sit and shell peas with, what is it, like Generation X that y'all call it? We don't do shit like that anymore. There was a reason why all that stuff was supposed to be passed down. Every bit of it was supposed to be passed down, and somewhere along the way, it's just like, we just didn't need it anymore. And then now you're looking like at these other people. They're like, how are they, like, you're like, how are they still thriving? Like, how are they thriving the way that they are? It's because they kept their ancestrals, regardless if it's wicked or not, they kept the shit intact. They honored it. You want to know spiritual warfare, but yet you have to go to somebody else who really is your enemy. I'm just saying. And that's another thing. It's like, whenever things are passed down to y'all are quick to sell out on the shit. You're quick to go to the pawn shop with it and get less than what the actual value for it is. First of all. And then like, some things you just can't put a price tag on, especially when it comes to like spiritual anything. Y'all just quick to get rid of shit, man. For a quick buck. You didn't even know that probably great-grandpa carried that around as like some type of good luck charm, you know, and science will sit here and try to debunk the whole good luck bullshit, you know what I'm saying, on a psychological level. But so fucking what? It got great-great-grandpa through the Great Depression. It kept you from starving, kept food in your belly, a roof over your head, clothes on your back. But instead, and like the thing is when you sell it and you're like, oh, well, I need to pay a bill. You don't even get enough to cover the fucking bill, so why even sell the damn thing? I'm here selling certain things for a quick fix, and you know what the hell I'm trying to say. And so I'm going to say this, some of these people, they sold out their magic for some shit like this, man. Their ancestral magic. Sitting in a pawn shop somewhere for a quick fix. Little did they know they might have needed that item in the spirit world. Y'all literally just handing your fucking enemies everything you got for a dollar bill that probably ain't no fucking good no way. And if it ain't good, you know how you know money ain't good? It'll burn a fucking hole in your pocket. Tell me I'm lying. You know how people's money ain't right? Is whenever they hand it to you and it burns, as soon as it's in there, it's gone. As soon as it's in your pocket, you can't keep hold of it. Why? But they make it look so good, don't they? They make it look so good in the paper or on the internet or wherever the place may be. But can't not a one of them keep a fucking $20 bill in their pocket for very long, can they? Out here trying to say that other people can't manage their own money well. How are you going to go through $1 million that quick? Out here selling your ideas to anybody that will pay the lesser dollar for it instead of holding on to it and waiting for the person that will see the value in your ideas and your magic and your ancestors for what they really are. You just can't be patient enough to wait. You have to have the same universal offer as everyone else. Out here selling your grandmama's recipes to someone who's writing a recipe book or whatever the case may be, and it didn't actually fucking belong there at all. But because the money was good right then and there, and you just needed whatever the hell you needed right then and there, instead of finding an alternative method, you wanted to sell out. When it comes to, because here's the thing, recipes can be food, like that's the magical thing. When somebody cooks over a pot for their family, it's supposed to, it's a magical thing, believe it or not. It's supposed to be a positive one. It's supposed to bring the family together, not rip it apart. Half of us don't even sit down at a real table anymore. And now we're in houses where we don't even have room for tables. Like, what the fuck is going on? What it really boils down to, because all the dirty ass shit that y'all done to each other, you wouldn't be able to sit at the same table and actually look each other in the fucking eyes. Without screaming and hollering and fucking calling everybody out on their own bullshit. You wouldn't be able to sit down at a real table. Y'all be having fucking guns pointed at each other sitting next to each other at that damn table. Well, I tell you what, I'm waiting on the day that I can actually sit at the table with a family and we be able to actually breathe and not have to fucking point guns at each other or just be able to look each other in the fucking eye while we're eating. God, I wait for that day, man. And truth be told, I feel like because y'all don't sit down at the table enough to discuss what the fuck's really going on as a family unit, that's one of the main concerns why y'all are stuck in all this spiritual bullshit battle and with all your ancestors sitting at your back shaking their damn heads wishing like hell you had a table to sit at just so you could sit down like grown ass men and women for about 5 minutes and straighten your asses out. Fucked up part about all of it is we just had Thanksgiving and Christmas. I'm not going to spend another fucking year not being able to sit at a family table and discuss shit. I refuse to go through this shit a whole nother year.